just wanted to play whatever was in front of us because there was clearly a day that was washed off, and we wanted to get some game. Not looking too much into the details of it. We just wanted to get out there, get some game, just have a feel of the ping ball. We don't play too much of ping ball, so it was important for us to get out there and just get a feel of it.
Rohit, you played a lot against Australia, but the last, I'm sure you would have watched the first test. There's been a lot of talk about body language and all that, yeah, about their team. Like, has that ever mattered to you when you play against Australia? Like, what they're like, and if they're being chirpy, or is it just Australia and you just worry about the bat and the ball?
As far as I'm concerned, it's just bat versus ball. All those are external factors, which I think personally for me, I don't really look too much into that. That's my personal view on it. But obviously, if there is something happening, the boys are not afraid to, uh, you know, uh, give it back, or if there's a conversation happening on the field, boys are not afraid to do that either. But personally for me, there's so much to think for me. These are not such important things for me personally. For me, what is important is how we can get the results in our favor, how we can have some success. Those are the things that I look into whenever I play the game, whether it is here in Australia or for that matter, Australian as an opposition. Uh, it's always been for me how I can find some success, how the team can do well, things like that.
Yesterday Rahul was here. He said he has been asked to. He has been told where he would be batting, but has also been told to reveal that. He will reveal that.
Yeah, he'll be opening the batting. I'll bat somewhere in the middle.
What do you make of not so much the performances, but the attitude and the way they're putting Nigesh and Ashik?
Yeah, it was very impressive to watch them. I've personally only heard things about them, and I watched them in some of the games in IPL, and Nitish particularly in some T20 games that was played before they came here. Uh, they certainly possess a lot of talent, and clearly in that first Test match in Perth, it never felt like they're playing their first game. Right from the word go, they were in it and they wanted to be in that battle, and wanting to do everything that is asked of them. Both of these guys showed great body language as well. Whatever I watched from the outside when I was at home, it looked superb, and that is the kind of guys you need in your squad. When you want to win big series, big games, and you want these kind of guys to turn up and take the heat on, and that is certainly what these two guys did, and very very impressive start to their career. I can only hope that they continue to play as long as possible for the team, and keep putting in that performances.
You know, I don't know how much you've noticed in Australia. There's been reports like teammates that are divided in the Australian team, and there was lots of slamming both happening against the Australian team. So we used to do it in a different way in the past. So what you make of this kind of drama happening in this country after one loss?
I I have no idea about all this. To be honest, I am completely out of uh, all those external things that happens. But I don't know what to say. It's happening.
Does it feel like somewhere like it's not happiness but children?
पता नहीं अभी ये वो उधर क्या हो रहा है मैं कैसे बता सकता हूँ क्योंकि उनके ड्रेसिंग रूम में और उनके टीम के अंदर किस तरीके के बातें हो रही है आई सीरियसली हैव नो आइडिया अबाउट इट सो आई डोंट नो व्हाट आई कैन से अबाउट इट बट क्लियरली देयर इज सुपर्ब एनवायरनमेंट हियर व्हिच वी वांट टू एंजॉय
can talk about the preparation for this match.
I think it's just about getting used to the pace of the ball more than anything else. You know, you are uh, so used to playing with red ball, and pink ball certainly does a little bit more than the red ball. And at the same time, we've been training here for the past 3 days, and I certainly felt that the more time you spend playing the ping ball, it gets a little easier as well. The bounce is there. Obviously, there will be challenges. Ping ball will have its own challenge under lights during the day as well. You just have to find your own way of dealing with it. I think that is something that we as a team have spoken in the group, and try and respond to that current situation. Whatever is happening at that particular time, you feel whatever is best for you to do at that point in time, you have to do it. And the team will back that decision to do what is necessary at that point in time. So it's just about understanding. We've watched a lot of games that has been played here as well, and we do understand what uh, the condition has to offer. As the game goes on, the conditions changes a little bit, so we are quite aware of all of those things. It's just about making those decisions on the field, whether it's with the bat or with the ball, and try and do that perfectly.
Rohit, after you guys are playing such a big part of your success so last decade or so, just wondering how did they handle their, both not being in the first test and, I know you weren't around, but if you've spoken to them, do you expect them to play much in the
Yeah, absolutely. I think, um, unfortunately, I was not there to bring this news to them that they are not playing the first game. But it's always hard to leave an experienced players like Jadeja and Ashwin. It's never easy. But I think the decision was made, whatever was best for the team at that particular time, and whatever the management felt at that particular time is right thing to do. Uh, we did that, and that is, I think, what throughout the series we will look to do. Whatever we feel at that particular time is the right thing to do, we'll try and do that. But yeah, I certainly see them playing a huge role in the rest of the series, because uh, what they bring to the table never be written off, because they are quality players, and they have whatever success Indian cricket has had over the past uh, few years is largely because of these two guys as well. So we will never count that performances of theirs, what they have done for the team. It's important for us to realize certain grounds here will bring certain players in the game a lot more. So we have to try and do that. And whatever suits the team the best, we try and make those decisions based on what we see in front of us.
Rohit, two things. One was, how did you arrive at this decision on having KL open? Can you sort of take us through the thought process? And secondly, Bumrah had spoken about in the first test about essentially how his message to the team was that everyone starts at zero. What's your message to the team sort of going into this test?
I think it's crucial to leave the past in the past, and obviously the, that is something that, as cricketers, we've learned not now, but since we started playing the game, because every day is a fresh day. Even if you're batting on 90 or 99, when you come and bat the next day, you start on zero. You don't think about the score, what you've achieved on a previous day, because fresh day brings fresh challenges. The bowlers come with different mindset, the batters come with different mindset. So it's a general messaging that we've been hearing for so many years about uh, what has happened. Just focus on what lies ahead of us. Uh, and how I came to that decision of batting down the order is clearly, we want results, we want success, and those two guys at the top. Just looking at this one test match, they batted brilliantly. I was at home with my newborn in my arms, and I was watching how KL batted. It was brilliant to watch, to be honest. Uh, and I felt that there's no need to change that now. Maybe in the future things will be different. I don't know. So based on what has happened and what KL has shown outside of India, he probably uh, deserves that place at this point in time, and it is something that has given us success in the first test to have that big partnership with Jaiswal on the other side. Probably won us the test match. When you come here in a place like Perth and you get 500 runs odd, it's a massive tick to the box. So I don't see we need to change that. But what I saw from the outside looked brilliant. So and there was no need to change anything. So it was actually pretty simple for me. But personally, not easy. But for the team, yeah, it made a lot of sense.
Rohit, Australia has a strong record in day-night tests. What would it mean to Indian cricket to be able to beat them here and go up 2-0 in the series?
Yeah, it'll mean a lot. Obviously, we as a team, we try and think about uh, the present situation than the past. I know they have had a good record, but records are meant to be broken. At some stage the records will be broken. For us, from our point of view, we've had a great start to this series. We just like to build on that, try and see, how we can do things right for a consistent period of time. Because to win a test match, you need to be consistent for longer periods of time, and that is where our focus is. And if we keep doing the things that we did in Perth, I think we can get the result that we are looking for.
Rohit, what's your take on football tests in general? Because you need to prepare very differently. You need to think differently, take decisions accordingly, and most of them don't last the distance like you've seen. Most of them, you might see sessions when patches of wickets fall, the ball can behave unpredictably at certain times of the game. So, what do you feel about the concept in general?
I mean, what's there is there. You come to Australia, Adelaide is the place where ping ball test matches